We have our winner of the last game, played very solid, going up against one of the standards, GSL, he is.
MVP viOlet.
Old standbys, I guess you could say.
Yep.
There he is. And here we have our blue Zerg player. Is he going to be knocked down into Code A? We're going to find out this game.
Kyrix.
Yep. And of course, the loser of this game does play OGS The Wind.
Yeah.
So even if Kyrix does lose this series, he will still have a chance.
Yep. Oh, really, really early pool right now from Kyrix.
Yeah, it looks like not exactly the same build we saw from viOlet last game, but...
And I think he's going to be doing the double extractor trick just to be able to produce some blink.
Oh, that's kind of weird. He did a single extractor trick. He's actually getting gas.
Oh.
So... And an Overlord's going to pop. Actually...
Interesting.
Yes, he does have an Overlord morphing, but he's actually going to be supply blocked when his spawning pool pops.
I am kind of predicting banelings.
Might be.
Yeah. Think he wants to?
viOlet getting his spawning pool as well. And again, you know, basically in Zerg vs. Zerg, it's kind of a similar, at the very beginning at least, it's kind of a similar situation to ZVZ and Brood War, where if you pool later, you're at an advantage because you get your Zerglings out in a defensive position, you drone in the meantime. There is, of course, you don't want to do too much later, but viOlet has gotten it up just enough later that he's going to be okay, and there's the Baneling Nest, you're right.
An early Baneling Nest, yeah, usually when you see players get gas that early, they don't want it for Zergling speed, they want to do a very, very quick little Baneling bust. And the question is viOlet going to be prepared for this? Will he scout it in time? Tal'Darim Altar is such a huge map, too.
Most people think it's to be or not to be, but actually the question is, will he be prepared?
Yeah.
And viOlet actually putting down his own Baneling Nest.
Yeah. Both players kind of thinking along the same terms. I don't believe he's scouted it yet. Overlord coming into the base right now of Kyrix.
It's a really good idea to go for those early Banelings. Just in response to seeing those early Zerglings, you want to make sure that you're prepared.
Yeah.
And a lot of Banelings morphing in the middle of the map, though.
Oh, viOlet is going to see it. He saw the Banelings. He turned around.
Oh, he's going to try and sack one Zergling to kill the Banelings. A good idea, but he's going to have to fall back.
It's micro time. Evo Chamber going up to block Banelings from getting into the mineral line, but here come all the Banelings. This is a pretty difficult attack for viOlet to hold. Oh, he's getting his Zergling so close. Losing 4 Zerglings to 1 Baneling. That is definitely in Kyrix's favor.
Is actually looking pretty bad.
I like this wall off, though. Very, very nice by viOlet. Trying to get in there with the Banelings as well, running some around the outside. All right, well, Queen going down for viOlet, getting taken out.
Oh, he needs to pull one of those drones back.
And the Banelings. Whoa.
And actually, viOlet taking a lot less damage than he could have there. In those final moments, I thought all of his drones were going to die, but he pulled them aside, and that Zergling blew up the last Banelings. So ending up with a situation of 11 drones to 10.
Kyrix down 20 to 17 supply. So MVP, viOlet handling that extremely well. Here come more Banelings, though he needs to be very, very careful. Losing a lot of Zerglings actually there. That was about 6 of those. That was a bit too much.
Yeah,
but some Zerglings for viOlet.
Oh, but in the main of Kyrix! In the main of Kyrix! 2 Banelings go in and blow up a handful of drones. Zerglings cleaning up the rest of the drones.
That is going to be game.
And Kyrix counterattacks with his 2 Zerglings, but they're going to get cleaned up.
Yep.
And it looks like Kyrix is going to GG and leave the game.
Wow.
And viOlet, possibly the shortest trip to Code S ever, is going to grab the medallion, press it endearingly against his heart, kiss it.
Love it. Make it your own.
And he is relieved to get into Code S. viOlet getting all the way to the round of 8 of Code A, getting knocked out there, but now is going to make it into Code S regardless, and I like that.
I always feel so happy when one of our Code A kids gets through to Code S.
They grew up
They're
so
Code
fast.
A kids. We casted them through Code A, and now,
seems like only
going on for bigger and
last
better
week
things.
we were changing their round of 16 diapers. And
that's right.
Now they're packing up and heading off to a new life.
They're
living in the dorms of Code S.
They're drinking milk before. Now they're slamming cases of Mountain Dew.
That's right.
Yep.
That's what I did in college.
That's what everyone does in college, pretty
Mostly
much.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
There's a few people that drink other things in college.
Well, maybe coffee a lot.
I
Maybe
drink
other
primarily
things.
Mountain Dew, though.
Some Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Never touched the stuff. Never had one.
Well, anyway.
The loser of that match is going to be facing OGS The Wind.
Yeah.
And so Kyrix is going to be facing him. And that's going to be an interesting matchup. The Wind, not generally regarded as being one of the best, but he's one of the smartest.
He's very good.
He's very, very good. Don't get me wrong.
He's a coach for OGS. He knows the game inside and out. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to come back and see who goes on to Code S. Don't go anywhere.